You feel it sometimes, don't you? That quiet hum of unease just beneath the surface. It's not a panic, not yet, just a faint thrumming like a distant engine. You might even find yourself making small choices to avoid it, little detours. A different path home, a text instead of a call. You've locked a door you didn't even know was there. This isn't about simply facing your fears. It's about understanding the subtle, almost invisible ways you build your own cage. What happens when we avoid what frightens us? By the end, the feeling you call safety will look different to you.
The quiet corner's promise.
Have you ever noticed that quiet pull? That small voice telling you to just step away? It whispers to you, soft and insistent. You've got that email, the one with an important subject line, sitting there in your inbox. It's been there for hours. Or maybe it's the stack of bills on the kitchen counter, waiting to be sorted. You know they need your attention. You really do. But for now, you just can't. It's not just the work itself, it's the hum of effort it demands, the small knot of worry it ties in your stomach. The feeling that you might not get it exactly right. Or maybe it's the sheer mental energy it will drain from you. That's what you're really avoiding, not the task, the feeling, the vague, uncomfortable dread that pools in your chest. So you tell yourself, just a minute. You grab your phone. The cool, smooth glass feels solid in your palm. It's more than just a device. It's a shield. You open up a video site or maybe a social feed. You start scrolling. The blue light from the screen glows softly on your face. A kaleidoscope of unrelated images and sounds washes over you. Your thumb moves almost on its own. You're not looking for anything specific. You're just not doing the other thing. And for a moment, just for a moment, it works. That little sigh, that feeling of a weight lifting. You found a small, quiet corner, a place where the email isn't yelling at you, where the bills don't exist. It's a borrowed peace, a shallow calm, and it feels so good, doesn't it? Almost like you've actually solved something. The moment stretches. You lose track of how many minutes have passed. The outside world, with its demanding tasks and its quiet anxieties, feels far away. You're just here, now, in this luminous digital space. Your shoulders relax. Your breath evens out. This is a temporary escape. But you haven't, have you? Not really. The quiet corner always has a cost. And the longer you stay there, the heavier that cost becomes. It builds, minute by minute, behind the glowing screen. When you finally put the phone down, that vague dread doesn't disappear. It's still there, maybe a little bigger now, a little more insistent. The email still sits. The bills still wait. The peace was never real. It was just a pause, a holding pattern. And now, the inertia to start feels even stronger. The echo in the empty room. But sometimes, that quiet corner doesn't stay quiet for long. You've got that email, the one you need to send. Or maybe it's the pile of clothes, just waiting. You tell yourself, I'll get to it, not right now. There's plenty of time. You close the laptop with a soft click. You walk past the hamper, pretending it isn't there. A day goes by, then 2, then 3. The email isn't sent. The laundry isn't folded. It's not just the task itself anymore. It's the thought of it, humming in the back of your mind. A low, persistent thrum. It's a guilt that settles in your stomach, heavy and dull. It catches in your throat a little. Every time you think of that email, that small mountain of clothes, you feel a distinct internal weight. The thing you ran from didn't actually go anywhere. It moved. It found a new home right inside you. It got louder. It's an echo now in the empty space where the action should have been. You can almost hear it. A quiet whisper at first, but then it grows. It becomes a persistent, nagging voice just for you. It speaks to you in moments of stillness when you least expect it. Does it ever truly stop speaking? The language you don't speak. You hear it sometimes, that echo, a low hum. Maybe you're grabbing coffee with someone, or just scrolling through your phone late at night, the screen glow a dim rectangle on the nightstand. A text pops up. A friend asks about your weekend. Anything good happen, you read? You type back about the new movie you saw, or that decent burrito you ate. You don't mention the argument you had with your sister. Not the one that left you feeling hollow, sitting on the couch for an hour, just staring. Someone else shares a hard truth, a real struggle. You listen for a moment, but you quickly pivot. Hey, did you see the game last night? You feel that slight clench in your stomach because you just don't have the words for those kinds of feelings. Not really. Your own or anyone else's. You don't know what to do with them. What if it's not just you, though? What if it's a mutual thing, like the double empathy problem, a theory proposed in 2012? It suggests the misunderstanding can go both ways, a gap in how people connect. A language you both speak but don't quite understand. So you pull back. You keep the conversation light. You keep your life light. That quiet space you carve out, the one that keeps the hard stuff away, it starts to feel less like peace and more like a cage every single time. You think you're protecting yourself from what's outside. But what if you're trapping something much bigger, much closer inside? The unseen mask. You've learned to speak a certain language without saying a word. But what if the hardest part isn't just not speaking it? What if you're forced to pretend it doesn't even exist? Imagine you're in a long meeting. The fluorescent lights hum. You smile, you nod. Someone cracks a joke about the numbers. You offer a short, practiced laugh. Your posture is perfect. Your gaze is steady. No one sees the frantic tally running through your mind, not the one about quarterly earnings. The one about next month's rent. Your jaw aches. You feel it, deep inside, a constant, low thrum. But you can't let it show. Not here, not ever. The world expects you to be okay, to be normal. So you put on the face. You keep the worry locked behind it. You perform your life. You don't really live it. This performance, it eats away at you. It saps your energy. It keeps genuine support from ever finding you. Who asks for help when they look completely fine? What happens when the mask gets too heavy? The quiet turning. Now, picture this. It's late. The house is quiet, just the low hum of the fridge and the blue glow from your phone. You're scrolling again. Your thumb moves almost on its own. Not really seeing anything, just letting the feed blur past. Anything to keep your mind from settling. Because that familiar hum of dread, that quiet buzz, it's still there, right under the surface. It's always there, isn't it? A low thrum, deep in your chest. This time, though, you don't swipe away. You don't open another app searching for a new distraction. You just stop. Your thumb pauses. You lower the phone a little, but you don't put it down. You sit there in the dim light, feeling it. You feel the weight of what you're putting off. You feel the silence. And you whisper it to yourself, just a breath. So quiet, you almost don't hear it. I'm avoiding this. That small, honest whisper, that changes everything. It's not a fix, it's not a solution. But it's the first step out of the dark. It's the moment you finally see the closed door, the one you've been circling, without ever looking at the handle. It's not about opening it right away. It's just about knowing it's there. What do you do then with that first quiet admission? So what happens when you avoid what frightens you? That door you didn't even know you'd locked. It just stayed shut. It kept the quiet hum of anxiety going beneath everything.
But maybe avoidance isn't a flaw in you. It's more like a compass needle, always pointing to what needs your gentle attention. There's a quiet kind of power in just turning towards it. Not to fight it, not to win, but just to see it. That's where a real sense of agency begins. It's in those small moments of looking instead of turning away. What if you just looked?